What is up, friends? Welcome back. Today we are diving into the world of Portuguese interior design. I decided to go on a solo trip to Lisbon, and when I tell you I had the time of my life, we're going to be sightseeing, exploring the stunning architecture from its iconic blue and white tiles to rustic wooden beams. Portuguese style is all about timeless beauty with a coastal twist. I didn't know that there was a Zara Home and an H&M Home in Lisbon, so we're going to be shopping there too. And I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of my trip fun in the meantime. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm officially in Lisbon and it's like so exciting. Today we are actually going to go on a guided tasting tour. So we're going to like 18 different restaurants and we're trying a bunch of different food. A lot of native food to Lisbon and some popular dishes. So I'm really excited about that. We have to meet there at 3 o'clock. It's 2:15 right now and it's about 20 minutes away. And they said do not be late. So I'm about to order a Lyft and we're gonna go. I'm here in my Airbnb. We're gonna do that tasting tour and then we might stop by Zara because there's no Zara where I live, but they just opened one here in Lisbon. But anyway, yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and call our Uber and get this tasting tour started. One thing I really enjoyed about the city is that they try to keep the authenticity of the history there. So a lot of the buildings are very old and they still have a lot of the same exterior. The interiors have been renovated, but the outside still looks the same. You'll see cobblestone streets everywhere. On the first day, I did a food tasting. We tried all kinds of foods that are native to Lisbon. One of the more popular dishes are their sardines. And they're not like American sardines. They were actually really good. It tasted like tuna. Oh!
You're right. Yeah, tuna.
It's like tuna. Like a really good tuna.
Yeah.
I loved all the people I met in my groups. It was a really nice trip to explore, but also meet lots of new people. First off, I went to Zara Home. There were so many beautiful things in Zara Home. This Zara is apparently the biggest Zara in the world. Am I wrong? I don't know. Go ahead and fact check me in the comments, but huge Zara. I love the wabi-sabi / Japandi style of Zara Home. Almost all of their stuff has like a neutral palette, and I really like the clean classic look of everything. I love this wall unit, even though I don't think it's actually for sale, but it was just styled beautifully. Now again, here comes a lot of neutral colors. This charcoal sofa, I just wanted to sink into the sofa. It was so cute and I love the size. Even this cream one is giving very Japandi wabi-sabi. Everything was in a brown, gray, white, cream, beige color palette, and I really enjoyed the aesthetic of the place. Even here in the showroom, you can see in the back the tile work. They really implemented the style of the city into this showroom, and I really appreciated that. They had an assortment of fun pillows and a lot of really cool towel sets as well. Now this lamp is absolutely gorgeous, but I think it was really expensive. I think it was like over $200. So I just took a look, but it was staying there. Plus I couldn't take it on the plane anyway. This cat bed is so cute. If you guys don't know, I love cats. These pots are also very gorgeous. They would look great in a kitchen counter or with some really feminine florals on top. Anyways, the showroom wasn't too big. It was a decent size, but I had fun exploring all the different areas. They had a kitchen area, dining, and living room area. The next day we explored the city a little bit more. Here you can see a lot of Roman influence in the area. With Portuguese design, you see a lot of natural materials. So think terracotta floors, stone walls, and rustic wood beams. Portuguese interiors embrace the neutral beauty of materials, simple, authentic, timeless. It's all about celebrating texture and craftsmanship. You also see a lot of whitewashed walls, which we see throughout this trip. Here we're at the Tomb of Bones, and outside you see even more tile work, but inside, just get ready for it. It's a bit graphic and just on trend for Halloween, which is right around the corner. But let me tell you a little bit about it. This is the Chapel of Bones, Capella de Osso. It's in Evora, and it was built around the 16th century. I forget the guy's name. Some guy named Franciscan Monks, I'm probably saying that correctly, decided to exhume the remains of several cemeteries and bring all the bones into this concentrated space. I can't remember why they decided to do this, but it's a bunch of bones that they used inside. I think it was done for religious reasons and for artistic reasons as well. I mean, pretty dark, but also very creative. I was pretty shocked when I walked into this tomb and saw tons of bones. When I tell you, every part of the human body was used to build these tombs, and I'll give it to them for creativity, but also give it to them for a little bit of sicko-ness. But it was an experience, I will tell you. Hey guys, so I just got back from surfing. It went so well. My eyes were stinging the whole time, but I got to stand up on the board and I caught 2 waves, and I was so excited to just accomplish that. I'm here with Aubrey. She's from Charlotte. Hi. We just met, and she was like, what are you gonna do now that we're done with surfing? I was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm gonna go get tattoos. And I'm like, maybe I'll join you. So I might get she's definitely getting one, but I might get a tattoo. It's not focusing. Oh, there we go. I'm a little nervous. One of the most iconic features of Portuguese design are these beautiful patterned chromatic tiles, and they're not just for walls. You see them when you're walking through the city on stairs, tabletops, kitchens, and even exteriors of the building. Like, I just saw these everywhere and I fell in love with how much they love tiles. They bring in bold blues, white, and intricate designs. Tiles are definitely a defining part of Portugal. The last day of the trip, I was walking down the street and I saw an H&M Home. Have I just been living under a rock? Because I didn't know that H&M had a home section. Am I crazy? Did you guys know that? For real, let me know in the comments, because I didn't. I knew about Zara Home, but I didn't know about H&M Home. So I had to walk in there and take a look around and show you guys what I found. I really, really liked this roller, guys. But I mean, my suitcase was already packed to the max and that thing was heavy. So I decided to leave it behind. But yes, I did want it. I also liked it here where they used the same material for a paper towel holder. Also a little heavy, but I just thought it was cute. I'd never seen anything like that. And so I wanted to point it out to you guys. They had so many different options for dishware. These glasses were perfect for hosting. I love the rib detail. And then they also had a lower cocktail cup. I really like this one. I already have something that's very similar actually. So I decided to leave them. But if I didn't, I might have tried it out. These are napkin holders. And I thought the little bow was so cute and perfect for fall. They had a lot of classic pieces, from these plates to these bowls to these drink containers. Everything was just very elegant and it had a classic design, which I really appreciated. I loved this little marble set. I think it's for like crushing like peppers and salt. I don't even remember what those things are called, but it was very cute. Very tempted to get that. And then I also really loved these napkins. I've been really into pink lately, and I think that these would go perfectly for hosting a little Thanksgiving dinner or a game night. I just decided to leave them though, but I really like them. I may order them online later on. Now this tablecloth was very tempting to get. I don't use tablecloths that often, but I've kind of been into them lately. Usually I just put the plates and everything right onto the table. Do you guys use tablecloths every time you're hosting, or is it a once at a time kind of thing? I've always wanted an apron for my kitchen, but let's be honest, I don't even cook that much, so I think it would be purely for decoration. And these little raspberry or berry, I don't even know, cups were so cute. Now this was like a little charcuterie set. I love the green marble, and it just gives your setup and your display that extra oomph, that extra touch, and it looks very intentional and styled. Now this robe, oh my gosh guys, so soft, and I actually ended up grabbing one for myself. This taupey gray one that I'm looking at, I ended up looking for my size and I got one, and I wear it all the time. I just wore it this morning actually. So if you're in the market for a robe, check out H&M Home. So cozy and so cute. Now they had a ton of options for sheets. This one is so cute. Loved it, but didn't have enough room in my suitcase for it, so I had to leave it there. And this is the sales section. They had a lot of like summer stuff over here, but honestly, I think this is the time to buy that kind of stuff. I think you should buy the summer stuff in fall and winter stuff in spring. You know what I mean? Because that's when you get the discounts and you can use them on the next season. So these plates, so cute. And actually, I think these can be used even now. They give a very eclectic kind of vibe. They had a lot of throw options as well. These were so soft, you guys. If you are looking for a throw, definitely check them out. And I want to go back for this set. I fell in love with this cover, and I purposely took pictures of it so that I can go back for it later. I'm going to order it online for my bedroom. Again, a lot of fall colors out here. I love this brown auburn glass. And then these chrome candles are so chic and cute. Also, this was really nice as well. I thought about getting this scallop dish for an entryway where I could have like a landing spot for my keys. But again, I didn't think it was going to travel very well. So I decided to leave it there and think about maybe ordering it later down the road.
Gia de nuvens no céu, trânsito do lado do chão, preso numa água cheia, na concha fugindo do som. Já à beira de sumir, afundo na maré que vem. O motorista me sorri e viver para ser simples, dia para ser feliz.
Now they had a little kids section too, which was so cute. Look at this little rainbow hook, you guys. That is so adorable for a little kid's room. They had little robes, cloud pillows. This toy basket was really calling my name. I thought it was so cute. And I don't know, I just feel like they did a good job of including the kiddos. And this little bunny rabbit hook is also adorable. Now this little teddy bear robe, very tempted to get it for my nephew, but I decided not to. It was a little pricey, especially because kids grow out of stuff so quickly. It's a little bit of a waste. And then here's their bath section. They had very cute towels and washcloths here. I've never seen anything that's like a mix between funky and chic at the same time. I don't know, you guys may disagree, but I just really liked their design choices for their towels and their bath sets. I decided to get these drinks are on me napkins. I just thought these would be perfect for hosting. They're so cute. And on the very last day of my trip, I did a sailboat tour to watch the sunset. It was the perfect way to say goodbye to Lisbon. And I actually ended up meeting 3 other solo female travelers on this boat ride. And it was so nice. We bonded, and all of them were from the States, and they were all traveling by themselves. We just talked about our experiences in Lisbon and how we've enjoyed our trip so far in our life. And so if you are on the fence about solo traveling, I highly recommend it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video about Portuguese architecture and a little shop with me. Make sure you tune in next week for a makeover and the following week for a makeover. Lots to come. All right, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Simples, um dia passei